Mr. Faes, why do you think we have to rethink online advertising?
If you look back a couple years, what happened in online advertising is it's been hit by the crisis like every other media. So there was a huge pressure on prices. And at the same time, there's been an explosion of inventory through social networks, through various sites. So what we've seen in online advertising is a shift suddenly to really performance-based advertising, a deflation in price. And along the way, I think we've forgotten what online advertising also was about. It was about influencing users. It was about creating some emotion. It was about engaging people in the ad. And I think we need to get back to the roots of what we want to do with advertising and rethink the model of creativity around online advertising. Technology now allows to have creativity at scale, to have creative adapted to the user, adapted to the environment, adapted to external factors like the weather, for example. And we need to leverage those technology to make the advertising a lot more engaging than it is at the moment.
If you're talking about engagement, do you think the primary aim of online display ads should be to make the users click on them, or how do you think the engagement should happen?
I mean, click is great. Everybody loves click. I think click just tells a very, very partial story of any online campaign. If I give you an example, we ran an ad on YouTube, a masthead ad on the homepage of YouTube for Volvo, who was launching a new car, the XC60. In the ad, you had videos about the car, you had pictures, you could see the car in 360 degrees, you had games, you had even a Twitter feed live from the auto trade show in New York. And so there's been a lot of clicks, about 55,000 clicks to that ad. But more importantly for the advertiser, there's been 17,000 hours of engagement with the ads, of people discovering, playing, understanding. And I think for an advertiser like Volvo, this has a lot more value than just a few clicks on their website. The influence that they create and the engagement that they create with the user is a lot more important.
A few days before the DMEXCO, there was the president of a large German publishing house who said that display advertising in one sentence doesn't really work. What would you answer him, and what advice would you give to the large German display advertising houses about their future strategy?
So we strongly disagree with that statement, and we think display advertising is actually still in its infancy and will continue to grow extremely faster, probably beyond just the internet media. Everything is becoming digital in a way, right? You start to read your newspaper on an iPad, you will watch internet through your TV, and so this phenomenon that we're talking about is not only about internet, it's across media. What I can tell you is that we are actually investing a lot to provide advertisers with better tools to measure the efficiency of their campaign. One of our tools, for example, is called Campaign Insight, and it allows the advertiser to see the broad picture of a campaign. It will tell the advertiser how many people clicked on your ad, but more importantly, how many people visited your site after they saw your ad, how many people searched for your brand after they saw your ad, how many people visited also other or your competitor's site, or maybe your shop comparison site about your product after they visited your ad. And it's much more important to have the broad picture rather than just the clicks. I don't know you shop. I know that I'm maybe a slow shopper, but I need to be influenced. I need to see it a couple of times. I love to make my own opinion, to research about the product. So we are now able to capture quite efficiently all those signals, and this gives a very, very powerful dashboard to advertiser. Hopefully they will leverage those information a lot better.
So you would recommend to invest into technology that proves the efficiency of online advertising?
I would really suggest to look just beyond the click, and I would suggest to either to use technology that already exists to prove this point. For example, in Germany also we're very keen on the single source panel that has been rolled out. This is a very powerful tool that enables advertisers to measure at scale the efficiency of their campaign online compared to a campaign on TV. And on the 70 campaigns that have been tested to date, it does prove that online advertising works very, very well.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Faes.